Fuck, what did I just punch?
Are you okay?
Wow.
Hand is
I'm
fine.
reading through the right. Hello, Goblins. How you
This is
doing?
how you fucking litter. If you're going to litter, I gotta make sure I don't punch something.
I
You
think they set
also
up
did not
a
like.
net or something, so
Yeah.
that exactly can't happen.
Well, like they tossed
Oh.
it down here. I was just
Oh.
returning it to sender.
That works.
Okay, that
Oh my
works.
god. Moving on.
You're gonna thump
Well?
it on the other side.
Now it is gone.
I mean,
maybe we should.
I mean, good job.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Would you like to go up next?
She's technically had them for a while, but I just didn't make them.
Practice that. It has some
Rapid ascension.
No,
I would recommend we launch Meja, however, injuries.
Yeah, don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
I will scream.
So my left arm is still very, very inoperable right now.
Well, catch yourself with the right arm then.
Oh, fuck.
Motherfucker.
I shouldn't have done that.
I am the motherfucker.
Please don't.
Oh no, your mother.
She might still be on Canopus.
Oh no, your mother.
What?
There's a chance then.
Please, for the love of God. Oh no.
Maybe you must stop him. Her hips will be destroyed.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
She cannot handle
Well,
that.
No.
Does Slager have a... Does Slager know your mom and have a thing for her?
I mean, I haven't seen my mom
Yes.
or
Waves mom
most
has
of my
got
life,
it going
so
on.
I do know she went back
Waves
to
mom
Canopus.
has
And I
got it
never heard if she died or
going on.
not. So she could still be
Waves mom
alive, and
has
if she's
got it
Canopus, you've
going
already
on.
seen Indra. So.
That's true.
Fuck, what?
If you want, I can put you in contact with my mom.
For so long.
Why? Wait, no, okay.
Waves,
This
can't
isn't
you
me
see?
saying that
He's just
I
not
wanna
the
talk to
girl
my
for
mom.
me.
That's not what this was. I just don't want you to fuck
I mean,
my mom.
if we're trading moms, then you can have mine.
Trading moms. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm in my 30s. I don't think I'm in need of a mother figure right now.
I don't think you have enough space
so
in
am
your
I.
bunk
that
for
means,
that.
I mean, I'm in my 30s too, so we're equal.
I don't want your mom.
You have
Respectfully.
a mom?
Wow. I'm glad Callahan's the only one that gets
Oh.
this.
No, because I thought that I heard that you were like test tube babies.
Well, technically, I do have a
Exactly.
mom. She's just dead.
Actually, wait. How do they even... Like, they do the genetic engineering thing, then how do they even get the genetic material if they're already... What?
Well, when they die,
Yeah.
they take the genetic material from the parents, and then they use that to create the next generations.
Oh, I see. So I guess... Huh. I'm just imagining all the ways you could die where they wouldn't be able to recover anything.
Do you mean like most of our job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen a pilot's body get recovered? It's not pretty.
Well, they don't have to be alive for you to take the genetic
His
material.
mom wasn't there for his own birth.
That's true.
In
I
fact,
don't
one
think
of
I
the
want it.
prerequisites for Trueborn to get the genetic material is the pilot has to be dead.
Oof. Talk about a rough way to have a kid.
You know, you're having this whole conversation and like it's really like, you know, kind of like dark to a degree, and I'm just sitting here listening to fucking, what is it? Downtown Sparkles,
Go
Future
fuck your
Funk and
mom.
Vaporwave. Don't fuck my mom.
It's a long way to
Stop,
Canopus.
Don't fuck my mom. Stop. I don't want another day. It'd be weird.
The crosswalk is right there.
This is.
He was making a point.
These are the janitors.
Cletus.
Huh.
Hey, how's it going there?
Um,
Nice to meet you too there, sir.
He was looking for an F string, so we're looking for a music store.
Yeah, we're trying to find a
An
music
F
shop.
string.
I need an F string from my guitar.
Oh, I do know that if you can't find anything here, there's actually a really nice market that I've gone to for a lot of my stuff. Mind you,
You
my
know
stuff
what?
hasn't
That'd be
been
nice.
guitars and stuff, but a lot of it's been like albums and whatnot. So
I mean, usually if there's music heads in one spot, there's going to be somebody who'll have instruments and such there next to it. They tend to sort of
Guaranteed.
interbreed with one another. Yeah.
yeah, guaranteed. Hey, worst comes worst, if you can't find it here, let me know. We can totally hit up a market.
Hey, we'll see what we
Ooh,
got.
we
I don't know how
actually-
much time we got till we
damn.
gotta
Well,
we gotta
yeah,
skedaddle
shit.
here tonight.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, worst
Well,
case,
wherever we go
I'll put
to
it in
next, we'll find something.
I mean, I'll put an order in for it. I just hate to go and pay the VAT on the dang thing to get it brought up on a ship. It don't weigh nothing. We wind up paying 10 times the cost of it just to have it brought aboard.
Sure, we can figure something out.
Hey, you know, worst case scenario, I go down the tool shop, get myself some wire. It might be a little bit off tune. It'll sound like I'm playing a banjo, but I'll figure it out.
I think there's actually a solid coffee place around here. I think I'm gonna go find it and crush out
Oh,
a
yeah,
nice
it's
coffee.
back around the corner. We's just there.
That way. It's just there. Fantastic. Andrew, you want to? Andrew. Wow, I don't know why it's on my mind. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Wow.
I am Indra. I am very
I
tall.
thought you was Miss Meja. You was helping us clean up the other week.
Af, I am
We're
Maya.
all intro.
I am messing with them.
Oh, all right.
It's like Spartacus.
Why? Are they like a thing now? Is he sweet on her?
I do not know that they are a thing, but he is sweet on her.
Well, see that? You know what? That is a time-honored tradition to what we call henpecking, or giving someone the gears here down in the inner sphere. You do it because you're their friend, but you gotta grind them like a little bit of sausage.
What's up, Michael?
I am both. I'm sorry and also not.
Hick. Hick.
Why? What do you mean?
Hick. Hick.
You know, Miss Meja, that's what you call a metaphor, but I figure you're doing it darn proper there.
Hick. 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 Hick.
I'm learning right now that the translation between my colloquialisms and them clan folk tend to take a little bit of a turn off a cliff.
Do clans people even have
What?
metaphors, or aren't
What we see here
They're all,
is
like,
a man
literal?
losing his soul.
Oh, that ain't true. I'm sure that that our boy Wave here's got rhythm he ain't even used yet. He's still got plenty of soul. We just ain't seen it.
That I have no doubt.
Look, I know that I'm with Indra, but that doesn't mean she's like sucked the soul out of me yet.
Oh, you are
That's a
with
mighty
him.
bold statement to make about a lady, sir.
That was a.
That's
that was
forward
a shock.
statement.
I made no reference to that, sir.
I am.
Very
Wow.
well.
So, who's gonna tell that one in the major?
I'm sure she'll appreciate.
I will.
Right, you're nominated. Okay, you're.
Well,
I
you'll do
ain't
what?
gonna. I don't know her that well.
Do not worry. You will find out.
What are you gonna do?
You will find out.
Should we just make a joke?
Yeah.
Should we just make a joke about sucking?
Oh, wait a minute. There's a coffee shop
Very
he's
much,
looking
man.
for us over here.
Oh, over there. Hey, thank you.
Oh,
Now, I'm assuming you still want that sweet, sweet bean juice.
Beans.
I would have called it beans.
beans.
I mean, technically, if you get
What
yourself
the
a
fuck?
cup of coffee that has vanilla flavor and chocolate in it, it's a 3-bean soup, ain't it?
Bloody weeks. Prince. I suppose it is.
Technically, coffee is soup.
So that's a
I would've
3-bean soup
considered it,
here. If you get vanilla flavored coffee with a chocolate mocha in it, it's a 3-bean soup.
Af.
If you leave the beans in it, then is it cereal?
Well, you'd have to process the beans into something else first, because cereal is processed grains. Beans ain't grains, they're a legume.
Yeah.
Actually, that's actually
yeah.
a different
Legume.
question. Chocolate is processed beans.
Yeah.
You put it in a liquid. Is that cereal?
Well, that's a good question. So you reckon if you process chocolate beans, but it becomes a powder, can you have powdered cereal?
if you put it in flakes, it'll be like cocoa flakes.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you make cocoa flakes out of it, then it's a cereal. If it's just flour, technically it's a baking product that you ruin by adding, like, milk to it. Unless you're on your way to making a chocolate bar, in which case you're reconstituting your subject matter back into a semi-solid state.
Well, if you put cocoa powder in milk, it can gel together and make a chocolate sauce.
So, yeah, okay, so it's a sauce. Right. Oh, well, see, now you're just baking. You're baking a cake at that point. You might as well just get more flour, and why stop there?
No, if you put chocolate bars in milk, it's cereal because chocolate by itself is processed cocoa beans.
You know what? I'm just going to eat my cream of wheat and not think about it too hard.
Do you want a coffee, man?
I do not like
They got
coffee.
snacks, too.
They have tea.
They had pretzels, and I think donuts and other things.
What is a donut?
You have...
A donut is.
You are coming with me. We are fixing this problem right now. A donut
While
is
you're
going to
doing that,
correct everything that is wrong with your day.
Oh.
That is true. Hey, so a donut is processed.
Now, there are many
flour
types of donuts in this world.
in a circle.
Some people are going to tell you you want a cruller. They're wrong. Some people are going to tell you a strawberry donut with the jelly in it is your best donut. They're sort of right, but they're not all right. The right donut you want is what is called a Boston cream, and it don't have whipped cream in it. It's got custard. They fry the dough around the custard, and then they put chocolate on top of it.
That is pretty
Now we're going to
good.
get you
I'm
one of
not gonna
those,
lie.
and you are going to go and be enlightened by the inner sphere's workings.
Ah.
Maybe a slice of
It's fried dough in circles with powdered sugar.
Oh.
There you go. It's going to be
All
5
right.
sigils, sir. There we go. Thank you.
My turn.
Can I get you, sir?
Young gentlemen, I am on an important quest for enlightenment for this here young lady. I need you to get me a Boston cream donut out of that case. The one right there with the glaze on will do just fine.
The one in the very front?
Oh, yes, sir, that's the one.
Okay.
Plate for it, Boston cream.
All right,
Do you need anything
now,
to drink with that?
Yeah, Boston cream.
if you could get us a glass of...
Boston
Do you
cream.
like whole milk or half milk?
I like milk.
Pretty good donut.
Do you like
Get us a
how
glass
fatty
of
do
whole
you
milk
like
to
your
go
milk?
with it.
You got it.
All right, now I
Milk.
want you to observe the donut tactically.
If you had it straight from the cow, it's whole milk.
This is milk.
Milk.
Awesome, this is milk.
So whole milk.
Now
it is.
then.
It's going to be 7
Ah,
sigils,
ah.
sir.
Oh, right. Hold on. Let me just get that. 5 and a
Milk.
2. Yeah, there we go.
I love bear claws.
Now then,
Please,
what I want you
please,
to observe is the... Yep,
We have found our mission.
we have found
Get
our
many
mission.
experience. Get as many experiences.
I'm working on it. Let's get out of the line. Let's step
Hello.
out of the line. We'll get out of these people's way.
Yes.
Now then, we'll come to this here table. So, here's what you're doing. Hold your milk. This is your milk. You're going to want that after you take a chomp out of this here thing. Now, I want you to observe the donut tactically. On one end, there is no hole. On the other end, there is the hole that the cream went into. If you bite it on the side without the hole, it's all going to gush out all over you. So you got to start biting on the end with the hole in it. You got me? All right. And make sure to lick all the chocolate off your fingers when you're done. It's the best part. Now, you eat the donut, take a big old chomp out of it, get all the bits. When you feel like it's sticking to the roof of your mouth, then you drink the milk.
This is correct. This is the correct strategy. Also, 1 second.
Now we're gonna give this a minute here. Let this sink in.
Each style of milk.
And measurements on the thank you for returning.
Now, right? That's just one of the best darn things you can put there in your face, as far as I'm concerned. Boston cream donut, big old thing of whole milk.
Also, small strategy. Wrap the Boston cream donut in a napkin so you can hold it without getting sticky fingers.
I disagree. I figure the sticky fingers are part of the experience. You want to lick your hand when you're done.
Yes, unless you have to touch other things. which we have to do.
Look, you can wash your hands. Look, we're tough folk. We can go and eat a pound of dirt before you die. Don't worry about it.
Also, she's wearing gloves.
There you go. There you go. You're all set. Now we're gonna. Okay, I'm seeing. Well, you gotta let her chew it, but I'm seeing a positive response here. This looks like happy.
Yes.
This looks like a happy Meja.
This is good news. Almond milk.
Or she's just
It
getting
reminds me
really
when I
high on. Well, or she's just high on horns from the amount of sugar she just consumed. Either way, that ain't my problem.
This reminds me when she had the cola drink, and it was an energy drink.
It's custard with a donut covered in chocolate.
And powdered sugar.
Well, no powdered sugar in there. It's just, you know, well, the sugar in the donut itself. Yeah, in the dough.
Well, when I ever have a pasta cream donut, it's always fried in dough, and then on top they like lightly powder it, and inside is the custard.
I've never had it with powdered sugar. It was always the fried dough with the custard, and then they put the glaze of chocolate on top.
Interesting. I never had it with
Tell you
just powdered sugar.
That's a real fucking Boston cream donut. Normal donut with chocolate frosting with the vanilla custard.
Yep, it's got and it's got to be custard, not whipped cream.
Here's the thing.
Exactly, because then it's Bavarian cream.
You know, he's got a
Probably
point
some
there.
mixture
There's a lot of folks doing some interesting stuff there because they like to take 3 different types of cuisine and then they go and say, let's mash it all together and make something funky out of it. And sometimes it ain't half bad. That thing
It
you
is
had
a
me try
curse.
with the hot chili peppers and the pork belly, I gotta say, I didn't think I was gonna enjoy that, but that was pretty good.
Tara?
Yes.
Luckily, I am very much
Likes it.
Tara?
Are you Tara?
Who, me? Oh God, no! I'm from like 4 planets over right here left of New Vandenberg here.
Have you ever been to Tara?
Shit, son, I never left my homeworld till I got on here to push broom. I was a high school janitor.
They got a dish on Tara. No joke. It's called a garbage plate. It's not a plate of garbage. It's actual food. It's like 6 different fucking things all slapped into a mountain of food. You just go to town.
See, we had something like that. We used to call it the disco fries.
You forgot the garlic powder.
Disco
Reminds me of the
fries.
mud pie.
Yeah, we had disco fries. Disco fries is where they would go and take a whole bunch of waffle French fries.
Take care.
Peanut oil. But then they would put mozzarella, gravy, pickled onions,
Hello
and
there.
pickled jalapenos on top of it.
Healing?
Disgusting.
Mostly.
You know what? You don't think
Still
it's gonna
hurts.
be good, then you start eating
Where'd you
it,
get the
can't
bear
stop.
claw
It's one of the best you've been drunk
sweater?
foods ever.
A few short leaves ago.
Oh, we done lost Miss May. Oh, she's talking to the other
Dude,
one.
I like
That's
it.
all right then. I won't
Where'd you
let
get it?
know.
Gap?
Let's see. This
Gap
is
for kids?
macchiato.
You look good. Glad to see you up.
Decaf.
It still hurt?
Water.
Ah.
2 ice cubes that are exactly 3
Ah.
centimeters and 1.5.
Just make Jason and the bears carry everything for you.
A spoonful of each type of milk. So
I think he is also still hurt.
half milk, skim milk, and almond milk.
Nah, he can take it. He's a
Spoon of
man.
water.
Ah.
Oh, you mean the Fat Elvis where they put the banana in it?
I specifically made it to be as
I've had
big
the
as
Fat
pain in
Elvis.
ass
Fat
as I
Elvis is
could.
delicious.
That sounds
All right, Miss May, how was your first donut experience? Awesome. We figure this is an opportunity since we's on the planet. We should maybe find as many culinary experiences you may not be able to get on the ship. And Michael here, he hit on a good idea, something called the Fat Elvis. Have you ever heard of the Fat Elvis?
Of course. Sure. Can't have hot chocolate without whipped cream.
All right, have you had yourself a milkshake?
marshmallows. I would offer them, but we don't.
Okay, so this is when they take a chocolate milkshake, but they add peanut butter to it and a banana. It's named after some Terran singer who used to like them that way.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, it's also based off a sandwich that particular Terran singer was a favor of, which was the Elvis sandwich, which was
See that?
peanut butter, banana, and then buttered bread on either side, and then fried.
You know, you gotta be some kind of singer when no one remembers your music, but they name after all kinds of food that makes your gut big. So I mean, that says something about him, I suppose.
That is true. Okay.
I mean, we
Where do
can
we
see
get
if we can find
milkshakes?
ourselves a place. Well, we'd have to find a place that has more of a restaurateur sort of front, I suspect. They don't have like a machine back there for it. They only got the drip coffees.
Awesome. Thank you so much for shopping.
All right, well, you're leading the way on this one.
Okay, so yes, we do.
Ms. Meja, you're following Michael, and I'm following you. Boom, 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 bada boom, 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 bada boom, 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 bada boom, boom. We are on our way. We will find ourselves a fat Elvis.
We're showing her a milkshake, so we're going to try to find her.
Yeah, we've been introducing Miss Meja to culinary experiences.
Nice. I think there's like a food truck or something a couple streets down, last I saw.
Oh, outstanding. There you go.
Food trucks are great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure.
Thank you for biddies.
You don't mean
Such a thing
these
as shopping.
streets. You might mean further in. 'Cause that's a dead end.
Yeah, I don't want to go walking down no strange alleys to do that.
Thank you for biddies.
That would not be. That would be unwise.
Especially since
That's
Maya's the
right.
only one that can defend us if she's injured.
Well, yeah, I reckon you could take both of us with one hand if you really wanted to, but I'd hate to have to cower behind you.
I am capable of
DM note.
protecting you.
The smell of cooked meat, something barbecued, wafts from your left. You see the sign Big Al's Meat Barn glowing in the night. And the window that is nearby there looks like a takeout window.
Oh boy.
Now, here we go. I reckon, see, now we can do 2 for 1. We can get that fat Elvis, but I bet you we can get, have you ever had brisket?
Oh
Oh
no.
my lord. We're going to Big Al's Meat Barn. Let's go. We're
I was actually thinking of
Damn! Calm down.
We're introducing Meja to some culinary experiences. Oh yeah, come on. We're introducing Miss Meja to some culinary experiences. She just had her first Boston cream donut.
Oh.
You having fun?
F.
All right.
Yes.
Hey, Greg. You jump on in there first, Chief. We're waiting for folk.
Window opens up,
You
and
order
a
that thing.
man
Oh, wait, never mind. Pops his head out and says, "Well, yeah, you can order that thing,
That
but
is
I'm here
definitely
too. I take
danger."
your order just as easily
What?
as anything else.
What?
Whatever way you want to do it. I
Hello?
know some people like
Hello?
that touchless
Thank you
kind
for
of
suppies.
experience nowadays. You look like a hungry passel of folks. What can I get you?"
Well, friend, I tell you what, you touch that all you like, but here's what I'd like you to do, is this young lady here has never had a proper brisket. So if you could go and get us a proper sloppy brisket sandwich and get it nice and wet on there, put a little bit of
Hold on
coleslaw.
just a moment there, partner.
Yeah.
Little
Hey.
lady, you have not had a proper brisket? Am I understanding this correctly?
Never.
This
That
is
is
why
correct,
we're
sir.
here to correct it with you, Mr. Al. We saw you and said we can correct a mistake of the universe.
Jacob, lace underpants. I will get you a brisket, and you will have an experience. How well you handle spice?
I like
young lady?
She likes spice because she's fighting food.
All right, we got some fine barbecue sauces, different types. Really hot?
Oh, we have
Really-
one more
really hot.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, here, you know what? You tell them how hot you want, and then we'll make sure you get that fat Elvis.
Middle hot.
All right,
Yeah,
medium. We can
respectable.
do medium. Yeah. I'll get you a little bit of the extra spicy stuff in case you want to dabble a little bit on the danger side. But yeah.
I want a battle, but not a
Give me just
war.
moment.
Oh, sir, one more thing that we needed to get for her. Can you do up a milkshake back there?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can do a milkshake. What kind of flavor are you looking for? We got, I got strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. I
So,
can do
here's
you
what-
a dreamsicle if you're, one of those type of folks.
We need to get the young miss here because she's on what you might call a culinary tour, a fat Elvis, where we take the chocolate, we throw some peanut butter in there with it, and a banana, and then just you do it up.
Now, I am pleased to be able to help you on your journey, but and he kind of leans in with a whisper. The old lady, she told me I'm not allowed to serve fat Elvises anymore on account of peanut allergies. So unless you all
there's no
can-
peanut butter. All right, what
No
about
peanut
this? Well, peanut. You said peanut allergies, so you can't put peanut butter in. But that's a peanut allergy. That makes sense. So how about this? What if we just go and kick it up to the next level? And instead of peanut butter, since you already got the chocolate, you just put a big old scoop of Nutella in there.
Yeah, let me go check the back. I think we got
What is a
Nutella at one of them imports from
Nutella is a hazelnut spread, so it tastes a little bit like chocolate, but more like little hazelnutty.
The man disappears.
It tastes very good.
Yeah, sorry. The window opens back up.
Basically, instead of peanut butter, it's like a chocolate spread. So it's going to be a double chocolate with the banana.
It's going to probably taste like chocolate and then a little nutty and then
I only
banana.
know one kind of medium, and it's the kind that you could use to keep your car warm in the winter here.
See, that's the right way to do it.
It is, but I warn you that medium here is going to be a bit higher than most
Battle,
mediums you'll
not a
find in any
war.
other
Michael,
house.
there we go. Michael, did you want a sandwich?
No, I was going to eat later.
You want to eat later? Can I just get some kind of like, if you got some pork belly, some carnitas or something, throw a little skin in there with it, I'm happy.
Yeah, sure thing. We'll serve them both up on a bun. That's a standard type. You can pick off whatever you like. Enjoy however you prefer. Give me just
Hey there.
Yeah, just go and grab that hot sauce for me, the one that's like...
Do you want food?
You're looking good.
Your old lady's mad at you. That's the hot sauce I want.
Well, I did have a taco. Did taste a little funny though.
It should be easy order. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
A lot of pain. Everything hurts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am about the
How
same.
about you?
Oh my goodness. All right, so we didn't get...
You say that.
Elvis, but it's like the double chocolate.
Mm.
So I reckon that...
Mm.
It's fine.
Oh.
I mean, he's got a point there. You got to be concerned about peanut allergies. That's a reasonable thing to say.
Well, did you find everything you were looking for before we head out for the day?
I mean, yeah, but if you only got the one thing for like your
No last minute candy shopping I should be concerned about?
you have to go and keep
Is that an option?
the whole darn thing.
That is an option, yes.
Yes. I
Well,
mean, oh no, I am
Le-
running low on candy.
yeah.
Ah.
Well, we can try finding one of these shops to see if they can fulfill the need to restock your supplies.
Co-workers here to a smorgasbord, if you will.
After all, we'll be in space for quite a few months. You need to make sure you have enough, well, fill that gap, as it were. Then, lead the way.
Got our fat Elvis milkshake too. Should be good.
Throw in some of those collard
Jesus.
greens.
Alright. Shit. Fuck it. Go for
For
it.
now, I have to continue the food tour.
Nice little container of greens. That sounds good.
The food tour. Alright.
Oh yeah.
And I will get you your...
You ought to get in on this. They got some legit good brisket here.
Finding my burgers.
Brisket.
Hey man, when are you gonna get that once we leave Taurian space?
15. We'll go with 15.
Fuck, you make a point.
Look, we wind up in some place up there with all them Davian pukes. They're gonna be all like, "Oh, you can have some etouffee, and we're gonna put one shrimp on one piece of lettuce, and that's a whole fucking fuck that shit. I want to have me half a damn cow between two pieces of bread. We sub that thumb a bitch up there with some ghost pepper sauce. That's how you eat."
I'm surprised you're not using the rest of your savings to get as much meat as you can, then.
Man, I already talked to the folks down in the kitchen. They're trying to load up, but we gotta ration that
They
out.
already have brisket on there?
Besides which, it's bad for my arteries. I eat it all the time.
Alright, and so...
Sounds like you'll die with pleasure.
Swap out the sliders.
Look, I'd rather die fat and happy than skinny and 102 can't move in a bed.
That sounds good to me. Yeah, let's get it set up.
Makes a good point.
Get you fixed up here. I'm
So you neck types don't gotta worry about that. You guys don't exactly have much of a retirement plan baked in there, so I reckon I might as well go and follow a similar lifestyle from an opposite direction without getting shot at.
Do you do deliveries or do I have to hire a courier?
No promises there, but yeah, pretty much.
Eating a lot of food is
Pretty much.
much better than being shot at.
if you're talking local delivery.
I would tend to agree, Miss Meja, 105%.
If you need any farther out than
All I gotta do is survive 20 more years, and I could probably retire.
It might be within your range, but if not, I can hire.
Man, if I'm still pushing broom 20 years from now, I'll probably push it 20 more. I won't mind. At that point, I'm kind of used to it. Gives me something to do.
yeah, I can get it.
Wouldn't you rather just tell other people to push brooms for you?
No, then I'd be some sort of management type, and they're the ones always letting shit roll downhill onto others. I'd rather be the one saying I take care of my own shit. Basically, I'm saying I get my shit together, and sometimes other people's.
Hey, ATK, listen up.
He's really good at what he does. By the sound of it.
Hey, Al, what's up?
We got plates coming up. We got brisket. We got a modified Fat Elvis with this Nutella stuff. I tasted a bit of it. It is some mighty fine stuff. I ain't used it as an ingredient before.
See, I just gave you a million C-bill idea right there. Miss May, you're up. You grab yourself that brisket and that there milkshake and drink the milkshake slow like or you'll get the brain freeze.
Yeah, the real problem with the million C-bill idea is that my old lady's gonna take half of it. 500,000 isn't anything to shake a stick at.
You know what? Any C-bill's a good C-bill. You got more at the end of the day you started with, right? All right, where's that angry sandwich? I don't want no one else biting that. Their eyes will bleed.
Would you like half?
It's yours. You can eat up. I might just take a nibble, though.
Play this all right. I'll just take it as is in the wrapper.
No, that sounds good. Here you go.
All right, thank you so much. Here we are. All right, who's feeling bold? I got myself some carnitas, but they had a ghost pepper sauce. So, anybody else want in on the really hot stuff? You want in on the hot stuff? Here you go. You take half, I'll take half.
I always want that.
Not bad.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna just shoot.
That fancy old dart that's floating up there.
I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. That's nice. Yeah. That's gonna be with me for a minute.
I always love when you breathe out and you feel it.
You know what? We're eating something this hot. That means we're drinking tequila later. We gotta kill some nerves in back of our throats. Maybe some mezcal. That's pretty much how that's gonna be.
I'll make sure to put a little extra love.
Hey, Mr. Wave, you want a bite? You're good. You're gonna order up here.
I mean, jump drive fuel, man cannot live.
Oh, I got a little bit of work to get done, so I'm gonna go ahead and focus on that for a bit, just before we start drinking.
All right. No problem.
What do you want, by the way?
We can get something wrapped to go.
I'll see if they got something in the bar. I'm not really feeling a huge appetite right now.
All right, suit yourself. All right, Miss May, this is your first brisket and milkshake experience with the double chocolate and the Nutella with the banana. How's that hitting you?
Very good.
There you go. See, we have achieved what's the word for it? When you a cultural exchange. That's what we done. Yep.
Yes, an open way.
I mean, I don't think that's unique. I ain't Canopin. I was able to partake of the cultural exchange. I think we done that's what you call teamwork there. It's a crock pot. That's what it is. It's a crock pot experience when everything's cooking down in the crock pot.
Okay. I agree with you, but it's indicative of those principles, is all I'm saying.
Fair. I just call it being neighbor-like, but hey, if you want to say it's Canopin, maybe we'll say Canopins are neighbor-like too.
Next time we make the braised bear. Well, what did we call it?
Bear bites?
Bear bites?
Bear bites. Next time we make that, we should give some to Cleats.
Oh, what's a bear bite?
So a bear bite is taking pieces of meat, so chicken, steak, or sausage, wrapping it in pork belly, glazing it in sugar and honey, and then baking it.
Now look, you can all you needed to say was the pork belly. Everything else is just that's just, you know, you're just you're gilding the lily at that point. I'm always there for pork belly. You said pork belly, I'm a come a running and a squawking and a running.
Actually, we got these special veggie ribs.
My unit used to make it.
Barbecue sauce, but we use this
Sound damn good. Right there, that's pretty nice.
Make them into to like a rib patty. Oh man.
I reckon that's got to be good for you folks that's lifting the weights and working out a whole lot. It's high in your protein content.
And sugar.
And I know you
There you go.
you all have already had a little bit of that already, but I also ordered a big old tray for everyone who normally hangs out at night. So if y'all want to partake, I've got another big pile of meat coming to the ship in about 2 hours once we head up.
Oh, see right there? You are a saint. You're a scholar and a gentleman. That is wonderful. Big old pile of meat for the next shift. I like it. Hey there, Dom.
But also collard greens, you know, the good stuff.
Oh, outstanding.
Okay, yeah, we got that.
We found ourselves a brisket shop here. We've been loading Miss Meja up.
Things for dipping in sauce. You want any extra barbecue sauce on that? You want
Really? Well, don't fill her up too much, these pops.
You know what? We already got the first donut experience, and now we had some brisket with hot sauce and a milkshake. So I'm feeling pretty good here. Proper cultural exchange.
You may want to take a visit over to the convenience store, grab an antacid.
Only if you're a coward. Don't you listen to that man. You experience the full thing. It's great.
She must experience the heartburn.
Well, you know, then we get, see, you want everything in there. You don't take an antacid before you start putting alcohol in the system. You want all this good fat and grease, that way you can soak up all the booze. Keeps the liquor even. Home.
That's actually true.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll make sure
Yeah.
it goes up nice and hot. Deliver it here in about 2 hours. You'll have it, have it for the
The
right.
more you eat, more you can drink. That's how it works out. That's why you always have a barbecue first.
That's totally how that works.
How you doing there, Dom? What's got you going?
There we go.
Showing it off to everyone, I think.
3rd degree burns. 3rd degree burns.
God damn! I'm hoping you got that wrapped up in
by a
something.
laser.
I was also cooked by a laser.
You can move your arm?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why did I was okay, well that's wonderful.
Okay, look,
Dead
Wave,
really wanna question him?
No, I'm gonna
look,
fucking question him. This 3rd degree fucking burns.
It hurts, believe me. The docs do good work. I don't want to use my right arm as much as I should be right now.
Oh, they put one of them nerve blocks. You know what? You shouldn't be moving it. They probably put a nerve block in there so you wouldn't feel it.
I shouldn't be moving it. I am moving it, but I shouldn't be. I think I got off relatively light compared to everyone
That's
else.
a bad Dominic. We need you in the kitchen here. You need 2 hands in that kitchen so you can be stirring one thing and swacking somebody in back ahead the other. I've seen what goes on in that kitchen.
Yeah, just finishing up the last bit of
Someone's got to be the
I can
mama
cook
in the
more-
kitchen, and that's you.
I can cook more than the rest of my crew with one hand than they can. Okay, look, it's fine.
Yeah, but you
I'll
can't be
even
holding the
lick
spoon to swat them. Yeah.
This is why we have utensils and tools nearby. It's fine. And I got off relatively light compared to everyone else. Only the burns.
Man.
Everyone else got shot up.
I hate to take up your meal time, but can I borrow you right quick?
Can I talk to you for a second?
You guys go do what you're gonna do. I'm gonna find the bar then.
I'm
You guys
sorry, I
gotta
had
sort
to.
yourself out, sounds like.
I can never remember where the hell this thing is. It's called the chasm.
I've never been before.
Can I?
Look, I've never been down
just
before.
there.
Ah.
Oh, can you take us there?
Always,
Oh wait, actually, no. There's not
it's
a
always bars. Yeah, this way.
I'll catch you later, Miss Meja. Bye, Mr. Wave.
See you soon, Cletus.
You staying with them?
It'll be quick.
Here for now.
Ugh. You can go right back to him, I promise. I'll try to make this quick. Well, so, if I'm to get this right, I want to make sure I understood it perfectly. As your bonds holder, one of my things is supposed to be that when I think you've earned your freedom, that's when I'm supposed to clip it, right? I held on to it for a good while. Wanted to have you keep your honor. Didn't want to overstep any bounds. Tried to be good about it. Well, I'm pretty sure.
I do not know if
What?
now is the time.
I don't feel like this is a big enough deal. This isn't like a... Is it? Is it really?
Hmm.
Alright.
Despite the good that I did on the last mission, I also shot you.
Did shoot me.
I do not think I've earned it.
I also got... Are you sure? I mean, you went to hell and back for literally a ship's fucking ratings. If that doesn't show some form of loyalty, I think that's... I don't know how much further you can go at that point.
It is not just about the ship, it is about you.
I mean, you made a mistake. I made mistakes. During that mission, I damn near cracked at one point.
The difference is, my mistake could have resulted in your death. And that would be the largest dishonor upon myself and my clan. That is not just a small mistake.
Trying to net you your freedom here, girl. I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm trying to keep you attached to my wing.
It is not like being at your wing is a bad place.
I am aware, and I understand that with the way I have this rope attached to us, it's about as loose as can humanly be, but I don't want you to feel like you, at any point, have some obligation to me. If you choose to be here, it's fine. You want to work with me? It's great. You want to be my friend? Wonderful.
I do have
But
obligation
just knowing
to
that...
you. You saved my life.
Okay, we've been over this. I killed a dude.
Ah. And you freed me from a very difficult place.
Oh, I also helped stitch you back up, by the way.
Ah. I remember some of it.
I'm kind of glad you don't. Ugh.
A lot of it
I
is
don't
a
like
blur.
people seeing me cry.
I remember that part.
Yeah. Oh, great. No, it's wonderful. No, I'm happy about that. That's great. I love you having ammunition on me constantly. It's a wonderful sensation. All right. Fine. So long as you're comfortable and safe, we can keep this going.
And I am safe. Comfortable is difficult currently, as I am in immense amount of pain.
Same.
But safe is there.
To be honest, the nerves are pretty dead in my left arm, but I really don't like moving it personally.
It is probably for the best.
Hand is still good. Okay, well, I trust you. And I forgive you for shooting me.
Move.
Hello?
Thank you.
You're
For
welcome.
twice saving my life.
And thank you for helping me realize how to live mine.
I do not think that is entirely my part.
Oh God! Don't just let me just thank you. And then
I
we can-
think part of that
I don't wanna
is
make you.
Major Indra.
Major Indra is a major part of it, but I would never have
A
gotten there if it
major
wasn't for you.
part of it?
So. Oh. Oh my God. I take it back. I take back everything I said. You know what? You have a good night, girl.
You too. I will see you later.
Guaranteed.
Have fun.
After, need to find garbage dispensary.
Ah, that is an excellent question.
After.
Now, I would say there's a bunch of these small ones all over the place, but you'll probably will have to go down to the cafe.
I do not think the plate will fit inside of them.
I'm surprised a burger joint just gives you a full plate.
It is not just burgers.
I think that's a
It is an assortment of meats.
true. Did you order something to have to take away?
Negative.
Oh. Thank God I did then. Ordered an extra brisket. Just for you.
Thank you.
No problem. Might as well go crazy with the foods, right?
There is not much else we can do for now. I think if I went into the training room, even just for the Sims, that Trentair, or any of the rest of the medical would probably be fairly upset with me.
I think that's a very fair statement of them being upset about it.
F.
You really do get into tight places, you know that?
F?
Just look how small that is. You just fit like no problem. Just blends right in. Don't even. What? Where'd she go? She's gone. Oh God. Is there any other foods you want to take with us before we head out? It's gonna be a while.
Candy. Candy.
Candy it is.
Candy. Candy.
Was that in there? I'm sure they'll have, Actually, I'm sure one of these stands has an assortments of candies we can order from.
Candy.
Now, how much candy are you going to be ordering? Is my
How many credits do I have? C-bills.
Yeah?
How many C-bills do I have? That is how many candies I will have.
You do know, with technically a C bill, you can order like a bag of candies. Not just an individual candy.
I want Slager's weight in candy.
Oh God, I don't know if there's enough candy on this planet to support that. The man bends metal with just looking at it, after all. Alright. Here's your list. You got chewies, you got gobstoppers, you got hard candies, you got sour candies, you got spicy candies, you got caramels, chocolate filled. List goes on and on and on. They also have the Wonder Batches. That means they just mix a bunch of different candies in a big box. That's one box. Two.
What candies do you like?
A little bit of sour and sweet.
The small angry babies from the garden patch.
Oh God! You know what I just think I saw? They have a chocolate bear. Oh, okay. There you go. That bear just crossed the wrong little bear. Perfect. All right. Then, there we go. Be delivered to the ship along with all the other stuff we've been buying. Now, thank God the Major doesn't have to deal with it anymore. Somebody else's job to deal with all the candy you just ordered.
What is his name? It is the one with the red hair.
Yeah.
He will have
name's
to deal
escaping me right now.
with my Slager weight of candy.
Don't forget the bear of chocolate.
The bear.
And because it's mixed as well, he's gonna have to chronically inspect the mixed packs as well. So he's gonna have to dig in and make sure nothing's wrong with them. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he won't get, caught in a sticky mess and just, turned into a giant sugar man.
Sugar man.
Be warned, the sugar man's always watching, after all.
I will make him proud. With my consumption of sugar.
I'll make yeah?
Or perhaps I will defeat him and claim his throne.
I see. You wish to be the queen of sugar.
The Khan of sugar.
Okay. The Khan of sugar. Alright. So, how will the Khan of sugar go about claiming their throne?
Glorious battle.
Glorious battle it is.
Gumdrop guns.
If we ever come... Gumdrop guns. Okay. Why do I feel like you're gonna have Slager build you a gun drop? Gumdrop gun?
I will speak to
he could do
Slager
that.
and engineering.
I don't even think you need to speak to engineering. Slager could probably do it himself.
Not the gumdrop buttons!
Well, before we move on to meet up with the crowd of people, any other foods you want to grab before we head out?
I do not think so.
No? No more clothes you need? Alright.
I have
You do?
pajamas and
Okay.
comfy. And work and pilot up. and a fancy dress.
Okay. Do you have more than one comfy outfit, though?
The pajamas are also comfy.
That doesn't count.
Mm. Ooh.
Whoop. Easy now. Well, we could get you another outfit if you want it. If you want it. Or we can find any more fast food stuff to send back to the ship. Burgers are pretty much covered with briskets and everything.
I would like the largest of shirts.
The largest of shirts.
Aff.
So you want a Slager shirt?
Aff.
Oh God. Well, that can be done.
It will drape
Let's
me.
find the clothing. It'll be your comfy dress.
My tent of clothing.
Your tent of clothing.
I will be able to
Is this going to
hide
be your
many candies inside of it.
Is this going to be your survival candy care?
Aff.
All right.
That's a lot more than a nightgown.
So, with the survival handy tent shirt Slager size that will store your candy, how many of these shirts do you need? Just the one? Or do you need a backup?
Just one. Or one that is a hoodie.
Okay. A hoodie?
Aff. I have heard of a...
You know, I think...
if you turn the hoodie around, then you can use the hoodie as a bowl.
Ah, okay. So you want to fill the hoodie up with candy?
Yes.
Well, what you could also do is I hear there's these outfits that's just a sweater that covers your whole body like an overall. And it's just comfy, like pajamas.
Sweaterall.
So.
But that would just be
Sweaterall.
pajamas.
I think that's what they call. Is it pajamas when you can have candy?
Hello,
in the front pouch
Howell.
of it?
Thank you for aid.
Hmm?
I guess that is different.
Want to be candy survival gear number 2?
Aff. But we have to get matching ones.
Matching ones. Oh boy.
A bird and bear.
I don't know if they'll have a bird and a... Well, we can see if they have a bird version. It's very rare though. We can see.
Yes.
Alright, come on. Let's start picking from the shelves, huh? Alright. You know, it's funny. You asked for a tent-sized hoodie, and it's literally right here. It's Slager size.
Yes.
You are now disguised in this place.
They will never know.
Oh no, where'd she go? She's gone. Damn.
Bum bum bum.
I guess. Huh?
Bum bum bum.
How did she? Easy. Got fragile wings after all. Alright. So, there's that. Let's see what else they got. Oh. I think I see something just right over there. Oh, here. Right there. And right where you got it. Right there. Yeah, that looks about your size. Look, it even has little bear claws.
Yes. Bird.
Hmm. Any luck? Oh. What kind of bird is that?
A bird one. With feathers.
A bird one. With feathers. Question. When are you going to make me wear this?
Soon.
Why does that sound more ominous than going on a deadly mission? Well, anything else you want? Still plenty to pick from. No? Alright. Then, let's go to self-checkout. And handle that.
No, no.
Alright. Oh, okay. There, I got it.
Just need to be careful with raising my arms too much.
Yeah. I understand that. All right.
It says for 2069. It says for 2069.
There, it'll be sent to the ship. Done deal. How about we go find somewhere to relax?
I have
Shall we
been
go join the
standing
others
for
at the
too
bar,
long.
or? Yeah, same.
Okay.
All right. Let's go find the others. All passed out over themselves, getting thrashed. All right. You know, I think we've made enough of an impression on this place, don't you?
In some cases, ones we did not intend.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh. I'll say I'll be happy to put this place behind us for a hot while.
I am ready to not be here again.
Yeah. Well, at least when all is said and done, the weather was great here. I mean, look how often it didn't rain, right?
There has been very little rain.
Even when we went to the beach. A cloud in sight. I'm trying to remember where it is. I think it's that way.
It is that way.
Gotcha. Starting to wonder if I hit my head too.
I do not think I hit my head. but I also do not remember how I got this bruise. So.
Which one? Well. Well, there was a lot happening. Probably just bumped into something. Yeah. Well,
Could have even been just the
bane of my
pressure from the mask.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. You did great out there, alright?
You did good as well.
Well, I scared the hell out of people, I shot people, and I literally got used as a pincushion by bullets. So I don't know how great that is. I mean...
I am mostly in the same position.
Remind me not to ride a tank, with Kent driving ever again. Like, ever.
F.
He calls me crazy.
Give me a roll. Huggers.
It's a lot of flashy, boomy, tappy. They got that modern music. Ain't really what I'm about. I
It's
really
not
listen to the
necessarily
two.
the music. It's more the smoke for me, actually.
Oh yeah. Well, I gotta keep this on account of allergies. So
Well, there we go.
Just happens that way. Yeah, I reckon that I heard they was gonna be playing music. I walk in there, wasn't playing either kind of music. Wasn't country nor western, but it's all right, I guess.
At least you can move to it.
Razor.
Howdy.
Hello.
Head on down and get yourself some beverages. They got the bartender's a bit henpecked, but I reckon she'll be all right. How you holding up, Miss Meja?
I am okay.
All right.
Nope.
Go. See you inside, I guess.
Doesn't have to do with her pain.
I think that the entirety of security for my shift is.
They did a good job of preparing it.
Why don't we get coffee instead? How would you like that? Alright. Let's go get coffee instead. Come on, let's go. You wouldn't believe the smell in there. It's just awful.
Yeah, there's a reason we're out here. Hey, Meja.
Mm.
I'm glad you're okay.
I am glad you are okay. Stairs are terrible.
You know what we could use? Yeah, we could use. You know what? I'd love to just be in a wheelchair and just roll it.
Sitting in general.
Yeah.
There has been a lot of walking. Careful.
Alright. Yeah.
Walking did not seem this hard before.
Yeah.
But maybe that was
I feel
adrenaline.
like it's just. You know, I think you're right. Maybe we should pick up some adrenaline shots. Just start moving at the speed of sound, you know? Oh, man. Okay. Coffee shop that way. Still this. Wait. No, it's right ahead. That's right. I get turned around sometimes. What can I say?
It is bound to
Look, all the
happen.
lights, the colors, the sunglasses. What do you want me to do? Why don't you go grab a seat and I'll go order some stuff for us. Hmm?
But I do not want coffee.
Do you want it? Okay. What did you want?
Sweet.
Sweet. How about a hot chocolate?
Yes. Coffee's the worst.
Okay, one hot chocolate. Everything okay?
I saw Michael pacing a lot. But I am not fast enough to catch him.
I'm sure he's just looking for someone, maybe.
Maybe.
One hot chocolate with extra cream, sprinkle of chocolate on the top, and a lovely, lovely mushroom toasted. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, man. So, how fast are you going to be running to logistics when we get back aboard the ship to dive into that giant crate of candy you just brought aboard?
Probably quite slowly. But that is only because of the pain.
You know, you could always talk to Slegger to literally start creating walls of candy.
Make a fortress.
You could literally make a box of candy to put more candy in the box. Or you can get one of those ball pits.
What is a ball pit?
Oh, that's too.
Is it a pit of balls?
So, it's one of those play areas and amusement parks and stuff. They have pits just filled with balls, but in some places, some of the hollow vids I've seen, they filled that up with candy instead, or different other things.
Yes.
Ah. So a literal candy pit that you can swim in. Are you gonna build a candy pit on the ship?
I will find a way. Even if it is a box
Let me guess.
full of candy that I specifically can fit in.
All you have to do is just put your feet up in the box, and then you're just in heaven.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock.
We should have the docs take a look at us when we get back. They told us not to come down, after all.
But it would have been a shame to stay up.
Yeah. We'll be moving around like this. Enjoying this pleasantries, that's for sure, for a long time.
Yep. Here's hoping we can at least go back to light walking around soon.
It's weird. I actually enjoy space travel more than I enjoy the sun, actually.
That does not sound that odd for you.
I just hate when my skin gets burned. They say I look like a giant raspberry.
How do you think I feel?
All I can picture is a snowball that's just pink and just rolling. No, just coated with sugar.
Bill's taken.
Have something on your mind?
A lot of things.
Want to talk about it?
This place is a bad memory.
Yeah. But where bad things happen, there's also good. Right?
F.
You're becoming one with the cushions.
Yes.
So.
I am...
Think of it this way. Please.
I am ready to put some of this behind us. And I am hoping with some of our recent work hopefully put a lot of Heartless Walker behind it.
Well, knowing our luck, it's hard to say. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They probably already know which unit we're both with. But I really don't see that being a problem anymore. Think about it. How quick they were to fall. Granted, the one lady that was a mindless fool, no better than a dog. But doesn't mean it's impossible.
I know.
You know?
But I want to be able to move on. To just focus on here. On the Actium Night.
Then do that. Focus on building up. When you're with them, you just focus on sustainment. Just being there. Keeping the walls sturdy. Tear them down and build something new. And don't worry about that stuff for now. Okay?
Do you think we can build together?
Oh no, I'm a bird with wings. It's really hard to build walls.
I guess you'll need a bear's
I'll
help.
really have to work. Yeah, big, strong, little bear. Mighty claws.
Compact.
Compact bear, that's right. I keep, misinterpreting that. I gotta be careful. Or the compact bear will come after me. But yeah. I think we can.
Thank you.
No. Thank you.
I do not think I would have gotten through some of this without you.
Well, I can say for certain, I'd be probably a very different man if you weren't around.
Definitely a lot less candy around.
Oh man, there'd be no candy at all. It'd be so sad. Nothing sweet. Let alone sour. Damn.
The worst possible outcome. The worst timeline.
Some would call. Oh god, some would say that an
A
Armageddon.
timeline with no candy.
Timeline with no candy.
The candy-geddon.
We'll have to go back we'll have to go back to the past and stop it, like Back to the Future 25.
What is Back to the Future?
Oh no. Oh no. You're about to go on a wild ride. So it's all about this guy and this old man, where the old man builds a car, like a hover car, that can go back to the future.
Okay.
So it's all about these two, just their tales of what happens when they mess with time and everything. It's a really engaging story, actually.
Is this a book or a holovid?
It is actually an old-style holovid. The color is not enhanced at all. And the acting, someone would say it is so old that it is almost ancient.
Then I will need a very good aerospace pilot for this journey.
Oh, and we'll need a big bowl of candy.
Thankfully, supplies have already been ordered.
And I better start making sure those holovids are ready. And waiting for when the time comes to go on this arduous journey.
There's not much else we will be able to do. Sitting and watching holovids seems easy enough.
Oh, well, you know, there's this old holovid called the Chocolate Factory.
A factory of chocolate.
It's all about these kids going into this place and each of them not listening, and they all turn strange from eating different types of candies.
Put it on the list.
It is on the list. We'll go through the list together. We'll find some interesting stuff to watch.
Maybe we can invite Colin too.
We can try. I think she's still mad at me, if anything.
Why this time?
She was pushing a little too far during the op, and I told her to shut up.
Sounds like Colin.
Yeah.
But she was also the one who had Wave put me in your bed. So I do not think she can be that mad.
Well, she's just... How do I explain it? It's just strange times. I don't really remember too much after I got onto the ship.
I do not remember
I was
that
just
much either.
phasing out. I just remember a blearing scream in my ear, and that's it.
I remember a lot of blurry faces and distant voices. I remember Wave carrying me. And a lot of pain. I think for a few moments, I was very close to being gone.
Well, thank God for the docs then, huh?
It was not actually the docs who ended up fixing me.
No?
The faces are still a little blurry in my memory, but I think it was Kent and Wave.
Well. Maybe you should do something special for them. Hmm?
I do not know what to do.
You could get them a small gift. Order something from here to be sent up to the ship.
I do not know very much about Kent. Wave, I think I can
Well,
mostly
thank
figure
God
out.
I'm here. I know the man pretty well.
Then I would not mind some help.
Absolutely. You could pick. He's very militaristic. Infantry. It's probably a tool of some sort that he'll use every day. Or maybe some nice polish for his guns. Cares about his rifle a lot. Don't buy him cigarettes. He needs to get off those damn things.
You say that, but I have also seen you have a lot of cigars.
Well, I used to only smoke them for when we come back from a job. There's an old tradition from my folks. Every time we come back from a job, we smoke one for the living and one for the dead.
Then, if I catch you doing it when it is not returning from a job, I will stuff caramel in your mouth.
That'll ruin the taste. It'll
Apple.
ruin the caramel. How could you do that? How could you do that to the caramel?
Because you cannot
Is
continue
it
to
worth that
smoke
sacrifice?
if your mouth is full of caramel.
You really want me to stop that bad, huh?
At least when it is not celebratory.
All right.
Tradition is important,
All right.
but so is your health.
I'll try. Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Now, if I have to stop smoking cigars, what? I'm trying to think of something nefarious to do in return. It's hard. It's hard to do something nefarious too. You're too good.
I do not have very many unhealthy habits.
Oh. You know, you shouldn't be having candy for breakfast.
I do not know what you are talking about.
I think you recall I was witness to you having candy for breakfast quite a few occasions.
I do not remember these occasions.
But I do very, very well.
Fine. A fair trade. A bargain. I will try.
Sounds like a bargain indeed. Look, you're basically someone who sells stuff now. A dealer. Start looking into the business. You'd make a killing. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah. No, you.
I was going to say I think I am going to try to talk to Michael.
Okay.
I have noticed him running around
You'll
by
handle
himself.
that, alright? Yeah.
I will catch
Go
up
check
with you
on
later.
him, alright? Yeah. Worst comes to worst, we'll meet at the Leopard. I'll order a few different foods so that way we can have a feast tonight. Sound like a plan?
A feast.
I'll also order different
and
types of...
a film and a feast.
A film and a feast. Okay. You know what we need? We need different types of popcorn then. So you can get chocolate covered popcorn, caramel popcorn, candy popcorn, the whole works. Spicy popcorn.
I know what popcorn is, but I have never had it before.
Well, I'll make sure to order a pile of it. Okay?
If we are inviting Kala, I might also invite Michael as well.
Go ahead. Be careful.
I will try. Michael. It cannot be that hard to find him. He's wearing bright pink. Popcorn. I have about 30 minutes. So I need to find him pretty quick. I have about 40 minutes right now, technically. But I wanted Meja to talk to Michael at some point. And if she really has to brave the bar, she will. It's just gonna be really hard.
What?
If it gets to 10 o'clock, give me a warning. Because 10 o'clock is when I need to head out of ATK, get some water, and start accepting friend requests. So many friend requests.
So did Specialist Count. It was mostly Specialist Count, but
Have you seen Michael?
some credit for it.
I have not for a bit.
Last time I saw Michael, he was outside the chasm, just sitting at one of the benches.
Thank you.
So this is weird to me. They have all these parking spots and they
Yep, it's 9:30 for me. So it's 30 minutes till 10. 10 is when I need to start accepting a bunch of friend requests and get some water, take a small little break, and then get ready for hosting. I'm very nervous. Which is why I'm trying to give myself plenty of time. I don't mind if I give myself until about 10:15 if I must, but I really want to have plenty of time to feel fairly safe.
Well, you could just avoid the eye socket and just go underneath the jaw towards the brain. Then it would just be nothing but meat.
Yeah, it depends on the person though, because like if you're gonna do that for someone like Slager, it's fucking muscle to snap it in half.
Oh, fucking yeah, okay. Slager's like borderline bullet resistant.
Michael, question for you.
Welcome, welcome.
Your amazing sense of smell, does that transfer over to...
I guess the place I was going to go is the same place that you were going.
Awesome.
Look at that.
We'll sign it for you when we get back to the ship.
Is it Ruby Caster?
No. No.
She has a kitty cat hat!
Bring... What?
She's got a kitty cat hat!
Last time Kala was out here.
Last time that was also Abby, and God forbid I find that guy because I will murder him.
Just saying, because it's not like he could fucking drink that shit and be fine.
No, I was gonna ask because we have a whole bunch of tacos that we got from the local taco stand that everybody likes, and we need to reverse engineer them. So I was wondering if you'd be willing to help out.
Of course.
I just ordered a pile of
I'm
different
not
things.
using
That was technically my job.
That was the best fucking taco I've ever had in my life.
Oh.
Yes, and we're making it so we can have Taco Tuesdays on ship with those tacos with Michael's help.
I got the hell out of Dodge. Kala was
Also, Injure.
body and Reyes in the commander, and you're gone.
Wait, that's
2 things.
Major?
One, I love the claws.
I cared about you. So I'm gonna say.
Yes,
You're fucking with me. That's Major Indra?
I like the claws.
I already had some of the tacos before.
Thanks.
I got into the bar.
They're cute.
They're really good.
Also,
There was an
I
attempt
don't
at being
believe it.
incognito, thanks.
To the ship.
me and Cletus took her on a culinary tour.
Others, the Four Horsemen.
Oh!
So
What'd you try?
She got to eat a Boston cream donut for the first time.
They downed them instead of taking their time.
She got to eat a Elvis. Have you ever had an Elvis Presley milkshake?
How bad was it?
That, and then she
Ever had it
had
with
brisket
booze?
for the. No.
The results.
Oh, I have.
You should try.
It wasn't with booze. Then she had a brisket sandwich. She never had brisket before.
Good thing you got some before we're leaving here. Downstairs we have, I believe Craig is getting some Big L's Meat Barn burgers, so we'll have some Little Irbies and Big Mackies.
Michael,
But does it have big tendies?
Also, yes.
could I talk to you?
No. Well,
Okay.
I don't think anybody asked for tendies, but I think we could probably get some. We can send somebody to grab some.
I can get it.
You want tendies, don't you?
Some salvage strips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get it.
Okay. Oh, you still owe me a coffee date, by the way.
That's true. I do. I owe a lot of people coffee, but I do owe you one. It's you and you, Krieg, Integrity, yeah.
Well,
We do.
I wanted to make sure you were okay. I noticed earlier you paced around a lot by yourself.
Well, okay, so the sounds in the bar were overwhelming, so I wanted to be exit. So I went to my usual comfort place, like place I would be alone for a little bit, which is the coffee shop. And then I noticed you there, and I was scalping to see if you're getting up to leaving or staying, and I realized you were staying, so I went back over there and sat there, and then everyone came over to hang out.
So you are okay, or you are still overwhelmed?
I'm okay. I'm no longer in the glaring. Thank you for asking, though.
It is no problem. I also wanted to invite you to a holovid watching film and feast.
Yes. That sounds great. What holovid?
We are going to watch something called Back to the Future.
That's an old film. Who's going to come?
It is Jason, and we are going to try and invite Kala, but she might not want to come.
Okay. Is there anybody else you want to invite? I can help you.
I do not know yet.
Very well. Either way, I'd love to come.
Okay.
Okay. I need to think of other things you can eat. It's like living vicariously through you. Watching you eat things for the first time.
Harder to think of things that I have not eaten. Or it is easier to think of things that I have not eaten than things that I have eaten.
Well, yes. Well, I had to think of, like... Well, to be fair, so this space is
The
known
other
for
way
meat,
around?
so it was actually very good.
Never mind. I have not eaten anything.
Okay. That I know. It was just it's hard to think of things because they're so ingrained in you, because you have them your entire life. So they're so ingrained in you that you don't even think about it. Like finding out you haven't had a donut yet. No one, like, I never thought to ask that. That type of thing. So I had to keep thinking about, like, things that I like that I know you probably haven't had yet.
If you can think of it, I probably have not had it.
Mac and cheese. Oh my god.
Sorry, Logan's way too talk to me. Sound like the boss was on
Hey, so
board
if you want, we can go back to the group, but that's up to you. We can keep talking here.
I made the promise. I
Mm,
made the promise.
Yeah.
I will try.
So.
It's okay. You do not have to. Oh. Wait for the jump, people.
There you go. Careful, man.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Nothing seems to be like going the wrong way.
So, I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you okay?
There is a lot on my mind, and I am in a lot of pain, but I am mostly
Yes,
okay.
that is completely understandable. That's completely understandable. Is it stuff that you can talk about, or is it like private stuff?
It is mostly just that this place is full of some bad memories.
Well, the good thing about that is that we're leaving.
F.
There she is.
Uh-oh.
Guys, you two. Very good. What are you doing?
Hanging out and talking to her.
Why?
Because she asked me to, and also I just like doing it.
Very good. High five.
Okay. You have very large hands.
F.
I'll see which
You
way
do.
Lyra went.
I saw a large group of people. They said they were going to eat tacos. So, I am glad that we are leaving now, because it'll be able to allow you to process without having to be constantly.
That is what I am hoping for. I want to try and move on. And given the fact that I, at least for a moment, was fairly convinced I was close to being gone, I am hoping to do that more expeditiously now.
Can you, does your injuries allow you to have a hug? Is that, okay.
I just have to be
Can I
careful. They cannot be Slaker hugs.
Don't worry. No. I don't do Slater hugs. I do Michael hugs.
Yeah.
I am very glad you're okay.
I am as well. I think it was close for a minute. I do not remember most of the night. At least once we returned to the ship. Really, about halfway through the transport back, I don't remember much. Most of what I do remember
That's
is
understandable.
distant voices and blurry faces.
There were a lot of people around you when you were recovering.
Ah.
A lot of visitors.
I can remember some of it at least. I know Kent and Wave were the ones who ultimately got me stabilized.
Yes. And the doctors and the myriad of other people.
But those at least were the
Sorry to
last
interrupt
faces I
this,
could
but
remember.
My vision is frozen, so I'll be standing here for no reason for about 15 seconds.
Ow.
Water.
Welcome back.
Yes, it's nice to be back. Davian space. The next jump.
I do not
They're very,
know much about
proper people.
Davians.
They're very prim and proper.
Hmm. We are not very prim and proper.
Shut up.
No. No, we're not. Well, we can be. I know some people can be. Pretty sure you could be.
Do you need help getting to her, Jason?
No, this is one battle I gotta deal with.
Af. Good luck.
I seem to be very unlucky today.
Uh-oh.
So, it's weird. Unusual, even. But yes.
Oh boy. Slager's on the catwalks again. The monkey bar. It's like this episode had a 2-week time skip. Which is why she's a fair bit recovered.
I have an idea. Do you mind if we switch places? For some reason, every time I was looking directly at your face, this way, it happened twice in a row.
Ah.
I do not know why.
Hopefully this is better.
Weird. Hopefully it is. So, I was saying we're going Davian space, prim proper, and then you said we're not proper. I think you are. You're very polite.
I am polite, but I am not proper.
Well, propriety is a set of rules and expectations built upon by the social elite. So it's essentially in terms of engagement, which I have seen you learn very well.
I guess I will have to try my best.
Don't worry, you will have a great teacher, because Indra had to learn all of that when she was probably very young.
Okay.
And then you have me, who sort of learned it because I was being sent to go up, if you know what I mean. So far, from everything you have eaten, what is your favorite? Excluding bear bites, because that just has sentimental value, and it would be a little unfair.
It is unfair to pick something that is nostalgic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I hope he doesn't fall.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Meja.
Hello.
Hello, Cletus.
You guys having a moment up here? Or should I leave you two be?
Oh no.
We're just having a private
hey,
talk.
Mr. Slager, how the hell you get up there?
I don't remember.
You gonna be alright
He's
getting
drunk.
down?
He is stuck.
Yes.
Alright, as long as I don't gotta call fire department and get you down like a cat out of a tree.
I was about to say he was a cat out of a tree.
See, you've been hanging around with me long enough. You're starting to pick up on things there, Michael.
To be fair, you're pretty consistent in your terminology.
Well, I am many things. Consistent is a good thing to be. Hey, I found that music shop. I got my F string from my guitar.
Nice.
Nice. You should tell Wave that because he doesn't know if there's a music shop here. So he might
Well,
wanna
I
get
had to
this
walk a
thing, too.
pretty far ways down, and they looked like they was gonna be closed, but the lady was in the window, so I was able to go and like sweet talk her a little bit, get her to open up so I could get in there, buy myself a guitar string. You know, you turn on a little bit of that charm. I figure you just gonna let me go bring my 6 string in the next negotiation. I'll have a meeting out of my hand. How you doing there, boss? No, I got myself a 6 string guitar. I just needed my F string replaced. I was able to get one.
Usually I have a problem with the G string when I get one of those.
You know, I ain't one to judge, but if he wants to tell us that he's having problems with his underwear, that's his business.
What does music have to do with underwear?
I don't know. Well, you
There's
see,
an
it's a
underwear
joke
called
on the
a
fact that a
G-string.
G string is a string on a guitar that plays a G note, but it can also refer to a type of cut where the thong is sort of like where there's nothing on your backside but a piece of floss goes between your cheeks, and that's called a G string. I don't know why. It don't play like a G note at all. I've tried plucking one before. It only gets me slapped across the chops.
You would think it would be an A string, considering it's the S.
Well, that might just be a bit vulgar. And I guess there isn't such a thing as a P string for a posterior string, is there?
True.
Then again, I don't know anyone would like something that goes around their nethers called a P string. I figure that just sounds like it's getting vulgar. But yes, for them folks who like wearing underoos as such that only have that one little slice of material going down the crack, that's called the G string.
That does not make very much sense. It also does not sound comfortable.
Well, you know, there's some folks as feel it was explained to me, and it was a young lady in the military, that they preferred it on account it didn't make any lines in their pants, unlike traditional underwear cuts. And I said, well, why don't you just get pants with thicker materials? And she said, I don't know, I didn't buy the pants for the military. I just know that if you wear these, your pants look better. So I guess that's just a reason to do it. I wouldn't know. I'm more of a boxer person.
Okay.
Honestly, that's pretty efficient. It makes sense.
Well, boxers, I think so. I like them. They got pockets.
The person came up with a solution to their problem. They didn't like something and they found it. I was just saying they did a good job.
That's a good point there. I mean, if having lines in your pants on your buttocks makes you upset, then finding underwear that doesn't make buttock lines seems the right way to do it. How's your stomach holding up? You ate yourself damn near half a cow tonight.
It is very happy.
You see now that there? That's what we want to see. That's a good experience. That there's a good day. I feel like I can go to sleep happy tonight knowing we had someone get a good day out of it, Michael.
Oh.
Sweet baby Jesus on a pogo stick.
He got himself
Find the
down.
live wires there, Mr. Slager.
The day helped break my fall.
No, dang.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, situation's resolved.
Wonderful job.
Situation's resolved. Good work, everybody.
Well, he's trying to go in the... He's trying to pick himself up one of the LEDs here.
My light. It's my light.
Slager.
Get away from me.
Slager.
Guys, leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Yeah, leave him alone. He's fine. It's just going away. Souvenir.
Look, ain't none of you ever learned nothing about a 500-pound grizzly?
No.
Here's the thing.
Let's not poke the bear.
Here's the thing.
The only
When a
thing that I know about
500-pound
a
grizzly decides to
500-pound
sleep on a
grizzly
hood of your vehicle, it can sleep wherever fuck it wants. He wants a light, you let him have it.
Like he can use it to decorate his room.
Lights.
I am
I'm gonna say right now, Cletus, that if a 500 bear sleeps on the hood of my car, it is being turned into a roast the next night.
Well, you shoot it, you're only gonna make him angry.
Yeah, Rob, you want to deal with that? Go for it, man.
That's why you aim for the vitals.
What the fuck does that mean?
Problem is I don't.
There you go. That's good. About what, 5, 6
You do not hunt, do you?
right?
You do not.
Oh man. What was it? Oh, you didn't answer. What was your favorite meal so far? Like food?
Oh, that's a good question.
Pancakes.
I told her to exclude bear bites because. That's
Oh yeah, that's
Have you
like.
had, wait. Have you had waffles?
Negative.
Oh, there you go. It's a good one. Well, wait a minute. Hold on a minute now. This is a heavy conversation. Are we talking like waffles and dingas? Are we talking like your traditional waffles where you go and get them with like the preserved fruit and the whipped cream? Are we talking about like the square waffles with the maple syrup?
I think she hasn't had any waffles.
Well, we got it. Like you can get all kinds of like a pizzelle, like the little flat one. There's a lot of types of waffles out there.
Yeah, you took it from the pipe.
Yes, there is. I think go classic first.
He's just carrying
I want all of the
So like
waffles.
a traditional. I guess we could get like your French waffle, and we just go and grab some fruit, and I think fruit and whipped cream is the way to do it.
I like fruit.
That's how I would say is the best waffle. Yeah, like you get cut strawberries and whipped cream, you put it on your waffle.
I like blueberries.
What happened to the giant
How you doing there?
about?
We're talking about what's the best type of waffle, and I'm saying that your classic waffle with like your strawberry preserves that are sliced in like the syrup and with whipped cream.
In about 2 hours, no one's gonna be able to argue with it. So.
Drenched in motor oil.
Thanks, got a pipe. I got a pipe.
Sir, are you sure if it's a must?
He is going to have a fun time when we jump. Not entirely, but I'm sure it's not.
I am going to run off for a bit.
I'll see you
I'll meet
later.
you back on the ship. I need to try and find a present for Kent and Wave before I get back on the ship.
I slouched in my chair. How's that?
Wave, clothes, and music.
Ah.
You probably know that though.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Hey, Commander.
Good to see you recovering well, Meja.
I am trying.
You're shorter than usual. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh,
Better.
yeah, so you're sticking.
There you go. That's better. Good to see you on your feet.
You can get one.
Well, I mean, I can afford
We'll be jumping soon.
I can
So
ride
I'm waiting
on
for
my-
this to
whenever I want, whenever we land.
get out of my system. Thankfully,
Ain't
the
no
bridge
bad
crew's
thing.
handling the jump, so.
Ah.
I will
I
suggest
will
fatty
see you both
foods
on the ship.
and sugar.
You got it. Yeah, Big Al's is right over there. I've got a box of tacos, and apparently there's a whole platter waiting back on the ship.
Oh yeah, we loaded ourselves up with some. We got Miss Meja her first.
Thank you so much for Suppy.
Feel kind of sad that I'm leaving. Cause I'd love to be here till the end.
Yo.
Little bear.
You're gonna see him bleeding on the ship, by the way.
What
His
the
stitches
fuck?
popped.
No!
I rolled I think it was an 8 and a 2
Damn.
finally, because I was rolling every time I go up those fucking stairs.
Yeah, makes sense.
Those cursed stairs already pushed himself.
I should probably roll to see if she ends up doing it while she's looking for a present. Net 20. Nah, I'm fucking good. Ooh, I'm Gucci. Not a single. Bear strong. Bear stitch good. Ugh.
Compact bear strong. Oh.
All right, I will
So,
see
yeah,
you all.
Kyle's not coming to movie night.
I have to go host. Oh no.
Oh.
I have to go host PL.
Yeah. All right, you have fun.
Have a good night.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I haven't been to PL in a long time.
Okay. Now I'm going to take a small break to go potty. Ow! To go potty and get a drink. You guys should all go potty and get a drink, and I will see you in a minute. Just 1 minute. Uno momento. Wow.